Triple AAA season 2 and very weirdly, but 3 is going to be different. As we do not have Shane McCannon anymore. We do have Frankie Montas, but it seems like he might be more of a 1 year rental as 15.1 million instead of a lot, 33 million. But my top overall guy is Taj Bradley, who was 12-7 last year, was 7-12. Really good ERA, not too bad. He's the ace. How is he going to? We have also from Marquez, who mentioned 8.4 million. Not as much. We have Sergio Merdos, who last year got absolutely shelled near the end. How long is he going to be a starter? We don't completely know. But being a first round pick in year one, we kind of throw him to the wolves, see what he does. Dylan Lesko, 1-1 last year, pretty high RAA coming out of the bullpen, and see what he does. Pitching wise, Porterage is still there. Gregory Santos is also there as well. Kevin Kelly as well. Miguel Castro. We don't AJ Punk and Joe as well. Caleb Ferguson's doing his thing, but we also have a bright young guy in AJ Smith, which in IRL with Braves, he just has to get Tommy John. We also have Delvin Garcia and Kate Horton as well. They're high standing guys. Well, not Garcia, but Kate Horton is he could be the other option. I know we also have guys like Jarman to potentially start as well. I also know Jonah Tong from the Rule 5 draft we got from the Mets as well. So it depends. Closing pitcher, we're keeping Alexi Mendoza down. He did get called up near the end of last year, but I want to let him develop a little bit further until like 2021, then let him loose. Catching. We do not really, I mean, Harvin Jackson, like, he's the potential. Like, he could potentially get better, but him and Harvin Swimmer, I, I doubt it. But, we got Danny Jensen, who has been our only all-star in this series so far. And then nothing spectacular. I mean, Danny Jensen is amazing, but he's going to be due 8.6 million next year at 32, 33. So Montague Jr., he's in the final year of his deal. He was a bright spot in a very, very bad year last year. Josh Bell, he's getting older. Maybe we finally clip up and just let Xavier Isaac do his thing. Because he did hit pretty well in a few at bats last year. So maybe we'll let him formally become the platoon first baseman. But we also have Jack Lock, but the potential guy, we don't know what he's like. Nolan Gorman, who was one of the pieces for that Shane Mahan trade, $6.2 million. We don't know if we're going to give him the big extension. Really great power against right, but other than that, looking crazy. We're going to draft one of our first rounders, Brian Woodson. Is he going to finally get the call? Maybe. He's one of the few guys potentially there. Junior, he had a better season last year, but he's still not really lighting it up. More strikeouts. Definitely got more hits. And so, but he is 23 and he's still so young. The potential's there. Obviously, Brendan Taylor's also there. And Ian Gillen as well. So we traded for Lavarno and off, which I'll show what I traded for. But I figure Tristan Gray is not the guy, and he's a good kind of guy for now to see if Carson Williams is not ready yet. He's just a good fill-in, cheap guy. He was the third, like, I don't want to say string, the third option on the major league roster for Pittsburgh. So I figure why not give him a whole spot, let him be there. Because we don't know if Christian is completely ready. 221 is not terrible. It's not the best. He had more strikeouts than hits, but I want to give Carson Wentz a little bit of wiggle room and then calm him down. So playing was just hey, he's a good guy. He's here for now. Let's see what he can do. Dave Myers, one of our free agent acquisitions, $5 million, nothing crazy. He pretty good stats in Miami last year. Solid utility guy, Evan Carter. We got him when we were selling at the trade deadline. Hit terribly last year. He's due $8.6 million if he wants a big contract. But we better hit better than 198. I'll tell you that right now. It's not really lit up the road yet in Texas, which is wrong. It's just a utility guy there for now. We're gonna give him the spot, potentially be that guy, but he's probably gonna be one of our first trade pieces because I'm not gonna pay you $8.6 million to hit below 200. Markham, he's back on the final year of his 2-year deal. Very utility guy, pretty good. Yeah, still very solid piece. Derek Hill also back. He did horribly last year, but none of our center fielders were ready. We did sign Russell Lambert, maybe, but I highly doubt it. Then Bubba Thompson's just sitting there wasting his career. And right field, we are starting with Luis Cabrera, who hit 185 last year. We're going to give him a little bit wiggle room. Evan Wright could be that right fielder as well. It just depends. Dustin Thompson, big acquisition we got. Shane McMahon trade. That was reported, but you guys didn't see it. He was the first round pick by the Cardinals, 96 steal, 85 speed, 30 solid. Really good contact. Best power hitter. We could call him up, but to me, I just see it as let him develop a little bit. He's only 23, and if Cabrera struggles and Evan Carter, then we're going to call him. Obviously, our roster is rebuilding. And just for the purpose of the series, we did the first 2 seasons at spring training for the roof and whatnot. Thought about making a new stadium, but I just figured Tropicana Field, it's got the cool celebrations, special unique celebrations from Tampa. So we're going to rock there. So looking at the top prospects, Otis Nova, 5th round for the Rockies. CJ Kirk, who they acquired from the Diamondbacks in a horrible trade. You see last episode. And then we got Lexi Mendoza and Dustin Thompson, followed by Winner Cesar Garcia, our former closer that we put in that trade as well. The next guy up was Alonso Esperanza, 2nd round pick in year number 2. Not doing terrible. 54 overall is not ideal, but hey, it is what it is. Sergio Valdez, we got in the Peter Fairbanks trade from the Braves. He's up there as well. Shout out the Yankees drafting pretty good there. Elton Chavez, our first rounder last year, was 70 overall. Paul Schnell, part of forget what trade, but he was what trade pieces while during selling. Brian Woodson, excuse me, our first draft pick in this draft is 52. Carson Williams is 54. One of our first trades in the series. Jarlin, and we have another prospect. No, we do not. All right, cool. So yeah, this episode we're going to take on the Yankees and the Blue Jays. on top of going through Montgomery and Durham a little bit as well. So without further ado, let's rock and roll. So we're going to take a look at the state of New York Yankees before we hop into this in year three. Judge is still kicking it. They did re-sign Jazz Chisholm to pretty good extension as well. Max Fried, who we are playing as well. Other than that, Garrett Cole getting older, Donald's getting older, and even the older pitching staff. Kind of the same thing. The bullpen, pretty old. Closing catchers, Austin Wells, young, but still. Luis Arias, they signed to a friendly team deal, but he's pretty good. And last year's draft pick seems to potentially be the guy of the future. I've seen that Jazz, but other than that, nothing too insane. Henry Valenzuela, third round pick in 2025, seems to be coming up the ranks pretty well as well. Won't be still here, but we can't forget about George Lombard Jr. Well, Dominguez kind of just there. Nothing too crazy. He's just there, but he is 24. He's still so young. Spencer Jones is now up in at 228 last year, so he's kind of improving at 25. And then they have Alex Masters. So not a lot of young pieces, kind of a win now, but not really at the same time. In the Bronx, opening day, kind of a rainy day. As if you want a Yankees franchise, I recommend stay with the franchise game. He's got a good series going on with the New York Yankees. Those who don't know, Yankees are my favorite Major League Baseball team as well. And they were a close second for being doing this, but figured the Rays were a little bit of a hard challenge. But hey, year three on the way. Let's get it. Is Luis Cabrera is going to be up. He's our leadoff hitter against Max Fried. Right up. Goes Nolan's gonna hit him in the ankles. It's gonna be the hit. Now Carson Williams is up. I want to see what he can do in back-to-back hits for him for the Rays. Let's go. But also, this Yankees team won 96 games last year. Lamont Jr.'s gonna get maybe the first RBI of the season. Yes, it is. And boy, let's go. As we see all the milestones below. Ooh, that was good. Yeah, I don't know what that meant, but whatever. Uh, one of the bright spots of this series so far, Danny Jensen flies out to Judge. Dane Myers, one of our free agent signings. Up the middle, perfect. One run is gonna score, make it 2-0 Rays. We're pouncing early on the Yankees. As ooh, Derek Hill, not quite. As projected, the Mariners are going to be one of the top teams. Yankees in the wild card. Oof, full on kill. Bases loaded for Evan Carter, who's part of a deal, and we might trade him because he wants a big contract, but hasn't lived up to worth that deal. Let's just say. Woof. Swings and misses. Not ideal. Nolan Gorman, he's trying to prove it after being part of the Shane and trade. Is he worth keeping around? Who knows? He showed some flashes, but not enough as Max Fried gets out of the jam there. So now we're going to 2-1 count to Anthony Volpe. Luis Arias got on base. Bradley the ace. Oof, just a bit outside. Volpe swings and misses. Taj Bradley gets his first strikeout of opening on this year. Aaron Judge hits it. We'll take it. We'll take it. Now we're facing Jazz Chisholm. Ooh, a little bit high. Two-time All-Star, including an All-Star appearance last year. Worthy of that big deal. 2-2 count. Jensen. Florida, make sure everything goes over there. Bradley swings. This is Jazz Chisholm. Cabrera again. I want to get as many plate appearances for the young guy. See what he can do. The number 15 prospect in our farm system, former second round pick from the Milwaukee Brewers. Oh, that's a pretty good hit ball. Oh, all right, home run. I'll take it. Hey, let's go. Facing Jason Dominguez. 4-0 so far. 1-2. 5 years as a Yankee is pretty crazy. It's Dominguez. It's gonna follow him up. Bradley. Fly ball to Myers to make it 2-away. Luis Arias getting another hit. Volpe's now up. Bottom three. Bradley's still dealing. Is it going to go to Carson Williams? And hopefully we do get out of the jam. What is Luis Cabrera going to do so far? He's had a monster opening day. Single, 2-run shot. Third time up. And there's Max Fried. Fouls that one off. 75 pitches so far for Max Fried. And it's going to be a grounder to Volpe. He's not going to be taking on a 1-1 count. Hopefully, we can shut him down. Beautiful cover by Bradley, the 3-time Hank Aaron Award winner, future Hall of Famer. We already know what Aaron Judge brings to the table. Hopefully, we can keep him down. Swings and misses. Not a strikeout from Bradley. Now a runner on second, 2 outs, 1-2 count for Jason Dominguez. That's ooh, come on, Bradley. I believe in you. 66 pitches. Swings and misses, gets out of the jam. 4th strikeout from Bradley. I love that some of the projected guys that we have aren't even on the major league roster. Sergio Valdez, what? Dustin Thompson, Triple A. Dio Gillen, Double A. Top 6. Anthony Volpe hit a solo shot. 12 seasons for Aaron Judge. It was crazy. I feel old. Swings and misses again. We shut down Aaron Judge. 7 strikeout for Taj Bradley. Dude's how it feeling. A 1-2 count. 94 pitches for Bradley. This is going to more than likely be his final at bat. As Connor Norby, who's a 2025 All-Stars, fighting with Taj Bradley. 101, 102. Don't know why you swung at that, but I'll take it. Porter Hodges is in a little bit of a jam here in the 7th. 5-1. It was a sac fly by Lamont Wade Jr. Hodges. Ooh, what a beautiful breaking ball to Luis Arias. Really the only guy that's hit on us. And see you later. Porter Hodges now facing Aaron Judge. Judge swings and misses. Stinky cheddar cheese. Ooh, we got lucky there. Volpe reached out an arrow. Don't know who the arrow was right now. Swings, misses. Luis Cabrera's had himself an opening day. He hits another one up the middle. Apparently, Spring training didn't hit wonders because he's off to a phenomenal start. Carson Williams, he already has an error again. Young, he's got two singles, swings, and he misses there. As top of the ninth, 5-1 lead, shocking kind of the baseball world here on opening day, taking down a 96 win Yankees team last year. You're the sixth worst record. We had the second pick in this year. So we're kind of underdogs. As Lamont Wade Jr., one of the better signings last year. It's basis of the 2-1 count. Pierce Johnson on the mound, and oh baby, deep fly ball going at the track at the wall. But we'll take the sacrifice fly. As they scored another run, they got a couple of other guys that around the bases. Volpe's up with Judge and Chisholm. Maybe we gotta go to the bullpen to hold them off. Maybe not. Who knows? Ferguson. Come on, baby. Finish strong. Oh, Cabrera. No, they're gonna cut the lead. And now the Yankees fans seem pretty live. 6-3. Aaron Judge up to bat. Kind of the right guy to do it. Ooh, we got lucky. Oof. Let's go. As it's 2-1. Chisholm, Jensen. Can we close it out? No. 6-4 now. But showing our flaws here as we're not a good baseball team. The Yankees are a good baseball team. Maybe they're waking up realizing, hey, we won 96 games last year. We're a playoff team. Let's play like a playoff team. But we'll steal opening day here in the Bronx. Luis Cabrera, 4 for 5, a home run double. Taj Bradley, 6 innings, 4 hits, 8 strikeouts, and 1 run. Shout out to them. Volpe did his thing, and Mr. Robbins did his thing. I messed up. I accidentally clicked to opening day of AA, so we've sinned a couple more of the games. We won 6-5. Montas gave up 4. And then we beat, I believe, in extras 3-2. And then, yeah, Triple A. We was both tied, didn't do Durham Bulls, Dustin Thompson, one of this. I mean, yeah, what's happening? Because we are going to go down to Triple A to see our first round pick last year do his thing. Chavez taking on Baltimore's affiliate. There you go, strikeout. You love to see him. He is 18, 19 years old. He's young. Hopefully, he can get the job done. Maybe he's a future ace. Swings and misses. Kind of like how he starts his windup. He's just staring there like, I don't know. I can't explain it. I just find it funny. But so far, he's dealing through first. Brayton Dotson, the former national championship winning quarterback, turned MLB star. He's going to get a base hit. Now, Anthony Ferguero, young center fielder. I don't know if he's the future. He's a good role piece. As they're going to turn 1, they're going to turn 2. Now, Dustin Thompson, who's hitting 167. This guy's projected to be our best in general hitter as wars continue. I'm going to take that last year's first round pick, or year one's first round pick. Woodson, 6th best second baseman, 6th best prospect in our farm system. He's gonna do a little B dribbler too short. What a throw. Alright, Brandon Dotson's up with runners on second and first. Pretty good fly ball, but beyond. Cowboys get out of this jam. The very top of the fourth, and runners on first and second. The Max Wagner, beautiful two seal. 48 pitches in, ooh, just a bit outside. 50th pitch of the at bat. The throw, way overthrown. What is going on? That is not his fault. Should have been a routine double play, and it just became a disaster. Strikeout, let's go. Thomas, 143 on the year. Only like third game, so much time left in the young year. That's going to help him see the is now Ryan Woodson with the runners on second and first. Pretty good hit. Ball is that going to get down? Yes, it is. And Thompson is going to score. The Durham Bulls are on the board. All right, let's see what Dustin Thompson can do. 1 for 2. Ooh, without a little bit late. That's not bad. Former St. Louis Cardinal first round pick. Top. He's number 3 or number 4 in the MLB prospect ranks. Swings and misses. This is probably going to be Travis in the last inning, as he's got 94 pitches. He's given up a couple of hits. So far, he's been pitching phenomenal in his professional debut. As not in time. Can you get out of the jam? 105. Yet again. 1 for 3 and a run so far for Dustin Thompson, excuse me. As Dotson's on second. Good eye. Come on, let's do it. Right-hander, right fielder. It's a pretty good hit ball. Is it going? Is it going at the track of the wall? It bounces off. That's going to be an RBI. Don't take that. We do get the dub. Chicago Cowboys, man. First professional win. We did our thing. Durham Bulls showing some promise. Woodson, he did his thing. 3 for 4, 3 RBIs. Thompson and Gillian both tried RBI doubles as well. 7 innings, 6 hits. Kind of lower that, but he doesn't have 7 Ks and weird player line in this game with Luis Alvarado. Vincent Rendon. He's one of the bright young spots. I know 385 is pretty high. I don't think it's going to be like this the entire time. But he's 22, 23 years old. I think he could be a pretty big piece of this organization as Rendon. John Pearson records his 700th career RBI. I'll get the sweep. Don't know if we will get the sweep, but the fact that we've won 3 out of 4 is a pretty big win here. The fact that, you know, we've won 3 games against the Yankees is a win. As he's fun, not really fucking back, but here on Easter Sunday, he's making Rendon work. But in the end, it ain't going back. Back near the top of the third inning, still 0-0 pitcher's duel. And oh baby, that's a deep fly ball going at the track. Oh, second home run for Cabrera. Top 5. Shout out Cabrera, man. Ooh, that was late, but kind of in his wheelhouse. Pretty good against lefties in general. And it's going to be a ball. Ringo is also not my favorite, but another good hit ball, and that's going to get down for a single. Multi-hit game again for the young lad. And Junior had a 3-run shot, so that really helped us extend our lead as we might pull off the sweep in New York, which is crazy to say. Oof. 2 count is 2 for 3 game, 2-4 game. Probably the last at bat. Judge hit a solo shot. Another pitcher for the Knicks. Cabrera is gonna get another hit. 3-hit ball game. Do we get the win? Is the most important thing. Because I don't like outfielding or fielding, but again, it's part of it. It's gonna be a base hit for Dominguez. Is he gonna go for 3? Gun? Oh, he's out. He's out by a mile. Let's go. Sergio, I was not familiar with your game. We won 6-1. Junior hit a 3-run shot. Cabrera went 3 for 6, home run and an RBI. 2 RBIs for Montney Jr. And Sergio, 7 innings, 2 hits, 10 strikeouts, 1 run. Dang. You're thinking looking at the Toronto Blue Jays, who did not do well last year. They lost Vladdy and Bobichette, so they're kind of trying to find an identity. They do have some really good pitching, but other than that, nothing crazy. Logan Jeb's the big guy, but how long is he going to stay? He's got 2 years left. Bullpen's not great. Joe Hoffman's pretty good. Kirk's been there forever. They're starting a rookie first baseman. Okay. Well, then they re signed Andres as well. Travis is kind of playing, but not really. Addison Barger is their replacement. And then Paul Murray is the Bobichette replacement. But they do have Michael Herrero, excuse me, the undrafted 22-year-old coming up as well. David Schneider. So really, they're not that good. And Griffin Cup. So yeah. For the first time in this series, we were playing at Tropicana Field 2 years. We played in basically Steinbrenner Stadium. Figured for this series, we're gonna stick Tropicana. Maybe later on we'll get a new stadium, potentially, but the roof is fixed. Let's get it rocking here in Tropicana Field. And have Dylan Lesko, one of the promising young pitchers, pitch for us as he kind of played a little bit last year facing Paul Murray. So he's going to strike him out. Let's go. As one away here, Miles Straw. It's going to, we're rocking the Devil Rays here, kind of a classic. We kind of wish they went back to the Devil Rays, but it is what it is. As it's a full count for Dylan Lesko. Lesko. Miles Straw's going to follow that one off. As swing and a miss. As it's a 1-2 count for Griffin Connor, and he's going to hit it to Aguero. That's 1 inning down. As no Luis Cabrera in this game, given the rookie rest, as Dubon is one of I would say, the best utility guy. He plays literally every position. besides catcher, as he's going to hit a beautiful single to start it off. Carson Williams not doing too bad. Again, 4 games in, hitting 267. Got a pretty good hit ball there, but going to be caught. Lamont Wade Jr. is doing pretty well, hitting 300. Has 5 RBIs so far. And he's going to get a base hit there to continue. Now, Peguero, we did trade him right around spring training to potentially be the guy to replace Carson Williams. That's a deep fly ball going at the wall at the track, a 3-run shot. Nothing like that to get the home crowd coming. Welcome back to the drop. With Josh Bell hits one into the cat. Old man's hustling, and he's going to get a double. So now Evan Carter, he has not been hitting great. That's probably not going to help his case. As Ben is going to be here. Backup catcher. Hey, we get a 3-run shot. I'll take it. And bottom of the third, 4-0. Junior hit a solo shot. As it's a 1-2 count for Brennan. Lesko gets him looking. What a beautiful throw. Good strikeout of the game through 3. Again, take it with a grain of salt. We're basically going to be battling with the Blue Jays for the bottom of the AL East. Oh, baby. Come on. I dare you. I dare you to go. Evan Carter, not quite. Today is going to be 4-1 now, Blue Jays. It is going to go, but not actually. Let's go. Gonna hit a pretty good ball. That's gonna get out of the inning, but we do allow 1. And then here, bottom of the fourth, 5-1. Josh Bell had an RBI single. Carson Williams, he's gonna get a pretty good hit deep in the bottom of the fourth allotted for us. Now Lamont Wade Jr., in terms of average, our best overall hitter, as he's gonna take ball 1. I would say pretty good free agent acquisition. As he's gonna rip that butt right to the left fielder's glove. 6'1", Evan Carter, another RBI. His batting average is terrible. Well, hopefully he bumps it up. Josh Bell, on the other hand, going at the track off the top of the wall. That's going to be a 2-1 RBI double. But that is, Caleb Ferguson absolutely destroyed us, or the Blue Jays did, to make it a 1-run game here. And Hill. Oh, so close. Gregory Santos time. He's our designated closer. He's not actually a closer, but a closer still in Triple A, letting him cook. Oh, what play. Gets him. It is tied, but it was a really good save. I'll give him that. Oof. 3-2 count. Ooh, come on, Greg. 1-2 count. Fouls that one off. Gregory. Come on. Don't do this. Don't do this. Bases loaded. Bases loaded. Are we gonna blow this lead? David Schneider. At the plate. Yep, we are. There's no way in hell. Yep, we blew it. Well, Hoffman is in and we blew like a 7-1, 7-run lead. Well, Carter, he's gonna get down for his second base hit of the game. Batting average slowly getting up there. And Ben is up 1 for 3. A 1-2 count from Hoffman. He's gonna take it outside. Good eye. As he's average. Solid backup catcher. Should have not swung at that. Please go foul. Please go foul. It is, but we're gonna catch it. One away, Junior, who's already hit a home run in 421 on the winning season. Pretty good ball. Well, not deep enough. We're gonna put in the rookie, Luis Cabrera, to maybe save us because Derek Hill's not the best uh, hitter, and I also just think Cabrera is the hot hand. See where it goes with the young lad, as it's going to be up the middle, and we just blew that game. The Blue Jays won because we got swept by the Blue Jays. So now it's the Blue Jays and us very early on in April battling for the AL East, but we are heading to Cleveland to take on the Guardians. 2 home runs, 3 RBIs in the last 8 games for Cabrera. 303 hitting and rips that one. Very here. Ooh, a really good slider. I'm not gonna lie. As Bowden Francis, he's now I don't know. I don't know how Cleveland's going to be. Cleveland seems on paper to be pretty good, but who knows? Because Jose Ramirez with the Jeter-esque throw to make it 2 outs. But the real reason why we are playing this game is Sergio. I mean, it was one start, but he did his thing. As we're going to start off here, boom, one away. I want to see what the young guy can do. I know, but he did against the Yankees. That's the crazy part. It was, oh, again, I get some pitchers get hot. It could be one start thing, but like you did it against the Yankees on the road. You did your thing, and he's continuing his thing. But he's gonna have to face one of the best hitters in all of baseball in Jose Ramirez. 2-2 count. See what this young guy has. Making it a full count. As Noel is up. Hey, come on. What are you doing? Seriously? E5, that wasn't like age. It's unmixed. But Grassy Field, underrated baseball field. It's good. Doesn't get as much love as I think it should. Here you go, please tell me. He went, let's go. Out of the third, 1 out runners on second and first. Luis Cabrera. He's gonna take a ball outside the 6-2. Oh, probably shouldn't have swung at that. Aguero would have up. He had a 3-run shot last game that you saw. Hopefully, I don't need to swing at that. Got a little too excited there. As he's gonna make the count move again, kind of redeeming himself in a sense. And ooh, I just love the high cheddar cheese. What can I say? As in terms of average, he's one of the higher averages on this team. Again, he's not an everyday starter. We'll make 2 guys stranded. See how the young guy does. Bases loaded. Couple walks, gave up a single, no outs. With the heat of the lineup. He got one out. He got Jose Ramirez, which is pretty big. See if he can get out of this jam. That was a pretty good fastball there. That's 1-2 pitch. Yeah, he's not going to get out of there. Little too late. 2 runs allowed. Top 5. Evan Carter. Yeah, Evan Carter finally getting his bat going recently. Making it 2-2 and oh, just late. How does happen? 2-run single, 2-run shot. We're kind of pulling away here. And Cabrera, pretty good against lefties power wise. I can extend the lead. Good eye, good eye. 25,000 in attendance here in Cleveland. You see the Guardians lose to us, and it's going to be a full count. Guys getting tired as well. You love to see it. Garcia Cabrera with the perfect. He's gonna not get 1 run. Make that 2. You know what? He might be aggressive and go for 3. Who cares? RBI double. Death taxes and giving up apparently 6 runs in the 9th inning. So our bullpen's the dog. We have the second overall pick, I would say, in terms of needs. Closing pitchers, not it. I would still say catcher. Probably starting pitching. No, maybe not starting pitching as much. We'll see how Stout goes. As it seems like Antonio Cabrera could be legit, but who knows? And as a second pick, then 44th. We also have the 35th pick, so we have 2 first-round picks. So let's keep that in mind. So right now, since we're one of the top teams on the board, we're looking at the top 2 guys. Steven, 21-year-old from the Dominican Republic, ranked 3rd. His strikeouts per 9, the screaming potential, and just the pitch break as well. But who knows? So we're going with Roberto Castellano from the Dominican Republic as well. Teammates, catchers are very hard to find, and he made it found them. And then Antonio Cabrera, 21-year-old from Puerto Rico. Speed's pretty good. The arm's not that great, but the bat counts. Heading down to Double A to see our boy Sergio Valdez, one of our promising young prospects in the organization. As we've kind of seen the other guys, why not finish up with one of our better guys? But 167, 2 RBIs. Again, it's so early on in the year that you just got to be patient. But he's going to ground out there. Valdez back to the plate. He's going to hit that too short. Can he get there in time? No, he cannot. Hitting 125. There we go. There's a pretty hit ball, but it's not going to land. Ironically, we're going to end the episode with a Dustin Thompson on the look, see how he's doing. He's going to take ball 1. Again, big prospect. I switched to mode on there. I like the new under beats. I'm rocking with him. I think it suits him more. But yeah, in 250. Right now he's the DH, but he'll probably be the right fielder, just outfielder in general when he comes up to Tampa Bay. That's 3-1 count. Tristan Gray's on deck. Hasn't played yet for the Durham Bulls yet. That's not the best hit ball, but it's going to be an error, but he's going to stay at first. He's now top of the 3rd with a 4-run deficit for the Bulls. Again, St. Louis Cardinals former first round draft pick Thompson, not quite. As 230 again, he's not doing terrible. It's also so young in the season. As he's going to hit a little grounder too short. Probably the last at bat. 0 for 3 today. Again, I just gotta be patient with some of these. It's gonna be an 0 for 4 though. Next episode, we're gonna see Garrett Cole Yanks take on them. Yeah, it seems like we've kind of hit back down to earth from the beginning of this episode, but the American League East is dog water so far. So we're all kind of scrapping with each other. But I hope you enjoyed these episodes. But until next time, you guys have a good one. Peace.